K-pop's dazzling realm theories run wild and bizarre. Truths freely roam. So outlandish, even veteran fans recoil and question, wait, who spun this lie? Tonight we delve deep into myths that stubbornly persist resurfacing murmured. Relentlessly through timelines and comment sections like venomous folklore. Our first target, the BTS Universe. Armies know its intricate saga woven through MVs, webtoons, and books. It delivered time travel, trauma, brotherhood, and incredibly dark scenes. Yet a chilling delusion took hold, some fans truly believed. This fiction was their idol's stark lived reality. Actual posts erupted, viciously targeting J-Hope's fictional Time's mother fueled by his BTSU backstory. One fan confessed to despising Mama, fuming over its supposed toxic mother. Theme only to discover the cruel trick of fiction. The track, a heartfelt ode, a pure love letter to his actual Time's mother. But the rabbit hole descends further. Yet the madness only deepened. Some swore V was jailed, Jin's dad, a politician, RM, a gas station worker. But tonight we rip back the veil. BTS are artists, not their characters. The fantasy ends. BTS are stars, not my soulmate. Characters. No, Yoonuk was not unalived, alive. And no, Tanyoung's past isn't what the criminal record they spun. And his parents, no, not the farmers. For years, this fact haunted old fan guides and interviews, and those get to know BTS's YouTube clips. But the truth, the chilling Young's grandmother tilled the earth, not his parents. They were busy building their careers. So Young spent his early childhood with his grandmother. A super popular BTS guide even dared to literally claim his parents were humble farmers, a spun story. Yet, that fabrication seems a bit more believable than fans believing V was meant to be a rapper and J-Hope a vocalist. Let's unmask this myth. We all, J-Hope stormed Big Hit as a rapper and dancer. His sharp moves, his tight flow, undeniable. As for V, that deep soulful timbre has been the very essence of BTS's sound since day one. A cool theory, more like fan fiction than fact, but did you hear that Hung from Anhyeon was slated to debut in TXT? A tantalizing rumor. But no, it's a baseless claim haunting for years. But the truth, it's fake news. To grasp the deception, we must rewind to Big Hit's pre-debut when TXT was groomed as the next colossal act after BTS. As the teaser photos finally dropped, the lineup was already locked. Subin Yoon, Jun, Bunu, Dun, and Hooning Kai. They weren't plucked by chance at the final minute. No, these members were meticulously chosen, honed, and solidified long in advance. So the Hong rumor's origin, its genesis, his song Times Did Times Train at Big Hit during the very same era as the TXT members. He was among the company's elite trainees, so naturally their paths aligned to them. Yet shared training doesn't secure a joint debut. His song himself clarified, exposing his feelings, what it felt to watch his friends ascend before him. He felt left behind, not excluded from the TXT lineup. A crucial distinction, but somewhere along the path, fan theories, TikTok edits, and casual twist the truth. And what of the rumor that G-Friend's Yoonha trained under Big Hit, almost in BTS's sister group, A fabrication? Yoonha actually, untrue, Yoonha actually trained under Lion Entertainment Times, then Times joined Source Music. Her Times, Soul Times, Big Hit connection she had was her bandmate Sinbi, who did Times train at Big Hit, reportedly alongside BTS's nascent era. The bewildering narrative ignited by fans blending histories, timelines, their grueling past, and the sweeping post-debut merger drama for indeed, Source Music later merged part of Hybe. Then Myeong of G-Idol and the Blackpink whispers a saga that won't die. True Myeon was a YG trainee, and yes, she honed her craft alongside those who became Blackpink. But persistent fans allege her expulsion from YG, punished for dating fellow trainee Yoongjin Hyung. But this narrative crumbles, for the raw timeline whispers a different story. By the time those photos of Miyeon and Jung Jin-hyung emerged, she had already abandoned YG. She wasn't a clandestine trainee. Instead, she attended a vocal academy, charting her own course on her own terms. Miyeon herself divulged the stark reason she departed was stark. She had been training since 7th grade, but debut's dream remained distant. After years of waiting, she resolved to move on. And what of the Miyeon Blackpink debut rumor? That Blackpink rumor Miyeon was in the ultimate pool of YG trainees, a contender for Blackpink. She trained beside them, performed with them, and yes, she could have debuted with them. But YG made a fateful choice with a 4-member lineup: Jennie, Ju, Rose, and Lisa. Yet it wasn't Mon's fault lacking anything. She was destined to lead G-Idol's vocals. Idol. But then the whispers began, the infamous Bangchan bowing scandal. Crowds clamored, claiming he seethed when younger idols failed to bow as if demanding regal deference. Yet, that wasn't the truth. But that's not what occurred. Bang Chan merely recounted walking past a group, offering greetings, receiving naught but silence. And his delivery, no raging tirade, he simply dubbed himself old-fashioned and a boomer. Why Bang Chan was forged within the system, he toiled as a muck honey for years, steeped in that old school culture of bows, heartfelt greetings, and unwavering respect. But people, they branded him power-hungry, accusing him of bullying nascent groups. His simple feeling of being overlooked was twisted into a full-blown scandal. Then came the aespa, or the Mean Girls narrative. You've witnessed the TikToks, surely. Those TikToks where they're side-eyeing, snubbing bows, appearing cold or utterly dismissive. But let's face facts. These clips are wildly exaggerated at best and maliciously misleading at worst. Stardom's constant gaze, 24/7. One smile amiss. Perfectly, they slow-mo zoom in, then branded a fatal flaw, a whole persona. Yet, observe aespa's true essence in interviews, fan meets, or candidly. Their interactions betray a different tale, professional, undeniably sweet, and often reserved. But darling, the mob craves scandal more than truth's raw context. Such narratives are inevitable, yet never surrender to every whispered deceit. Now, brace yourselves for the next enigma. We turn to K-pop's most polarizing, most savagely misunderstood icon, Top from Big Bang. His name ignites headlines, but a torrent of lies swirls around him, and absolute madness is madness. The claims, utterly absurd, everything he performed, gratis in Squid Game 2. His own mother despises him, even he's a secret northern defector. When his Squid Game role exploded, a rumor spread Top worked for no compensation. A blatant lie. He surely had creative freedom to craft, but within strict bounds. So no, he wasn't merely seeking fame. Others twisted his calm delivery. Seizing upon his relaxed cadence and spinning it, he never even bothered. Ad-libbed every line, every move, staged a charade, a complete fiction. But one truth stands his past cannabis scandal years back. He faced legal fallout. A public apology was issued and vanished from the public eye. This was grave, and he faced it head-on. He has since moved on, his spirit unbroken, to bare his soul through music, art, and film. Now, for a tale you've likely heard. The tale Ju only auditioned for Why Seeking the Actress's Crown. And yes, a grain of truth exists, but the true story reveals a far more complex truth. Ju didn't stride into We, a K-drama monologue, no script lines in sight. She sang I Have a Lover by Lee Yoonmi, captivating all that we offered a trainee deal on the spot. Ju was in her school's drama club and held an interest in acting, but some seized those simple facts and spun them into a bizarre, twisted yarn, one where she drifted into being K-pop idol. But hear this, Ju wasn't swept into idol life. She chose her fate. But we can't wrap this without tackling one of the wildest BTS rumors to ever circulate. Apparently, a fact is now floating. The wild rumor hype only takes married women, specifically mothers, for BTS, and the spark, a few behind-the-scenes videos, fans saw female staff mingling, interacting with BTS, particularly in one clip, Jungkook's playful teasing of a staff, and suddenly the online world began declaring, "She's surely married. She likely has kids." This quickly morphed into a baseless rumor with zero sources, zero facts, utterly baseless. Let's be clear, the notion